It is finally time, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you everything you need to know about the mode before it begins. I'm your host, Coach Trent. Thank you so much for joining me today. Here's everything you need to know before the Raw after and SmackDown after WrestleMania 39. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new series that is starting very, very soon. I hope you guys are excited. Celebrating 40 years of WWE. It all begins again. Today, you will find out the guidelines on how we will celebrate 40 years. This season, WWE will be the most predictable and unique it has ever been before. After a successful night in Hollywood, I'm going to give you the results tonight of the behind closed doors draft, which will be in the comment section down below, which you guys need to read. Read the comment section, is very important. Today you will see your Raw and Smackdown general managers. You will see how each brand is different from one another. You will let know what happened with all the champions in the mode here today. As you will see them all in full flesh, and you will know how they won the championship. Did they retain? Did they just win it last night? All of that fun stuff will be broken down here today, and you will get to choose which brand is the best. You will also get to see your Raw and SmackDown general manager, and what the new Raw and SmackDown sets will look like going into the new era. Here's to 40 years of WWE. Let's start out with the Monday Night Raw brand, ladies and gentlemen, as here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Bryan Danielson. And yes, you see the Damage Control logo. That is true, because Bryan Danielson is a part of the Damage Control with the greatest woman of all time, Bayley. They are the only known two current members of Damage Control. Bayley is on Friday Night SmackDown. Bryan Danielson is on Monday Night Raw. You will see Bayley a little bit later on in this video about how why she's in this video. I'll tell you guys a little later on. But Bryan Danielson was able to win the Intercontinental Championship last night at WrestleMania 39 in a triple threat match. He defeated AJ Styles and Baron Corbin to get it done with the help of Bayley, who smacked AJ Styles in the face and distracted him, in which Bryan Danielson was able to take advantage and roll up Baron Corbin for the win. He's the brand new Intercontinental Champion, and he is going into his second reign as the Intercontinental Champion, and we'll see how he will do, as AJ Styles is angry and he wants revenge on Bryan Danielson after what happened at WrestleMania 39 last night. There's rumored to be more members of the Damage Control. We hope to get those answers this week on the season premieres. Next up, we have the WWE Heritage Champion. This is the pure championship of WWE, and it is currently being held by the Scottish psychopath, or Scottish King, you will say, Noam Dar. He is the man here on Monday Night Raw. This is an exclusive championship to the Red Brand. You will only see it on Monday Night Raw and the Monday Night Raw exclusive pay-per-views. Dar is currently 50 days in to his Heritage Championship reign. He defeated Ricochet in the finals to win the WWE Heritage Championship at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. What is next for Dar? I am being told that he will defend the WWE Heritage Championship, as he had a challenger come his way in Buddy Murphy. They will go down. That match will go down on Monday Night Raw in the season premiere. We also have our WWE Women's Champion on Monday Night Raw. Her name is Lita. She is entering her 5th reign as WWE Women's Champion. She was able to defeat Trish Stratus on the grandest stage in them all, WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood. They did it all over again, and Lita picked up the W, and she's the brand new WWE Women's Champion. We will find out what's next for Lita on the season premiere of Monday Night Raw, as I'm being told. We will find out who our opponent will be for the first pay-per-view in the new era of WWE celebrating 40 years. We'll find out who that first champion will be. First challenger will be in the coming weeks, but Lita says she's ready for anything after defeating Trish Stratus. And now it's time, folks, to find out who our WWE World Tag Team Champion and WWE World Heavyweight Champion is. And you might be a little surprised at this one, ladies and gentlemen, but our WWE World Heavyweight Champion is Gunther and his Imperialites joining him as the WWE World Tag Team Champions. Imperium made a clean sweep at WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood. Gunther was able to defeat the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion Hangman Adam Page last night at WrestleMania, as Gunther won the Royal Rumble and was in the main event of WrestleMania. What's next for Gunther? We'll find that out on Monday Night Raw. And the Imperium themselves were able to win the WWE World Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. They're the brand new tag team champions. So we have a new breed in the tag team division as champions, and we have a new breed in Imperium and Gunther as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. We'll find out how everything will go down with them on the season premiere of Monday Night Raw. It's going to be absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Gunther, Royal Rumble winner, World Heavyweight Champion in the Mode. We'll see how he responds as he's Monday Night Raw's World Champion. They're the Monday Night Raw's World Tag Team Champions. Those are all the champions of Monday Night Raw. If you need more clarification, it will be in the comment section down below. Now let's see what the arena will look like. It's an arena that's filled with passion. It goes over the glory days of WWE Monday Night Raw, the memories of your childhood, your kids' childhood maybe, if you're that old enough. It gives you the preview of old and new. This is the Mode. WWE to cheers to 40 years of WWE. This is WWE Monday Night Raw. As this is year 40 of WWE, we want to give you the fans something to smile about. You the fans say that this era was great. We're combining the two of them together with this incredible arena. Monday Night Raw is all about pure professional wrestling. You see our champions. The Heritage Championship is exclusive to Monday Night Raw. You will not get action anywhere else besides Monday Night Raw. Things will happen uniquely for this brand. This is the WWE Monday Night Raw Arena, which you will be seeing in the season premiere of Monday Night Raw, where it all begins again. Let's see how everything folded. Now let's find out who our Raw GM will be. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out who our Raw General Manager will be. And oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Of course, this is Eric Bischoff, one of the leaders of the New World Order who are drafted to Monday Night Raw. And you know, there was Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and the Outsiders. The NWO said that this year, the 40th year of WWE, they will wreak havoc on everything. Eric Bischoff was able to steal this position, and I say lightly, steal. Literally, he did. He stole this position of Monday Night Raw General Manager last night at WrestleMania when he bribed Vince McMahon to make sure he was able to get the position, because he said that the only way that Monday Night Raw could be successful in this new era in year 40 is with him running the ship. He bribed Vince McMahon, convinced Vince McMahon, and really threatened Vince McMahon, and Vince McMahon actually gave it to him. I genuinely couldn't believe that Vince was that naive, and he gave Eric Bischoff this position. He's your brand new Monday Night Raw General Manager going into this new season of WWE. And he announced on Twitter earlier on, he said that the season premiere in celebration of 40 years of WWE will have a premiere main event On Monday Night Raw, we will see a massive gauntlet match to determine who will face the Reign General Gunther on the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Clash at the Castle. We will find out Gunther's first challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Monday Night Raw with a massive season premiere gauntlet matchup. The participants are unknown for this gauntlet. We have no idea who will be in this gauntlet, but Eric Bischoff said that is your main event of Monday Night Raw. It'll be very, very interesting to see how Eric Bischoff will respond with this new era of WWE, with the year 40 of WWE starting. How will Bischoff respond to everything? This is going to be one of the most interesting and developing things that we will see this season in WWE. It's going to be very, very interesting. For the first time in over 13 years, Eric Bischoff is in charge of Monday Night Raw. That it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. You see your champions. Some of your champions are here in this graphic right here. The first shot will be taken on Monday Night Raw, the season premiere for the Red brand. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out. How did SmackDown respond? Who are their champions? How are they looking? We're going to find out in a few moments' time, but make your predictions. Who will face Gunther for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? We don't know if it's the gauntlet matchup, but who do you want based on the rosters in the comment section down below? Who do you want to fight Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship? How will Noam Dar and Buddy Murphy go? Can Noam Dar retain his Heritage Championship? All that will be answered in the first episode of Raw. But now it's time to move on to the WWE SmackDown side. Here are the champions for the Blue brand Friday Night SmackDown, and we're starting off, of course, with the so-called greatest woman of all time, the co-leader of Damage Control with Bryan Danielson, Bayley. Bayley was drafted to Friday Night SmackDown, and she is the SmackDown Women's Champion with that brand new design that was created to showcase her greatness in her eyes. Look at that design of that championship. Wow. Bayley was handcrafted. She was in the design of the Women's Championship here, and she was able to win the Women's Championship as she cashed in her Women's Money in the Bank last night to defeat Charlotte Flair, who was at the time the SmackDown Women's Champion. Bayley wanted Bryan Danielson to go to SmackDown so they can be together, but Eric Bischoff had other plans, and he took Bryan Danielson with the number 2 pick in the behind closed doors WWE draft. So obviously Bayley was upset because she's SmackDown Women's Champion, and she couldn't do a swap because she wasn't drafted to Monday Night Raw. So she's not the WWE Women's Champion. So Bayley's upset that Bryan Danielson's now on her brand and not together, and they won't be able to see each other until the co-branded pay-per-view. So it's going to be a very interesting dynamic to see how will Damage Control go with this new season of WWE upon us. Bryan Danielson and Bayley were together before this new initiative was started, but how would they fare not being with one another basically for the entire season, unless you count the co-branded shows such as SummerSlam, Survivor Series, the Royal Rumble, etc. That's how that goes. But now it's time to see who our WWE Tag Team Champions are, and that here are the Mysterios. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio are your reigning defending WWE Tag Team Champions. They were able to retain last night in Hollywood as they defeated Top Flight in a classic 45-minute WWE Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania. Now, what's next for Dominic and Rey Mysterio? We will find that out on Friday Night SmackDown. As they said they want a challenge. They want somebody, a team that's hot. They want a team that will give them a challenge for this WWE Tag Team Championships, as they've been champions for over 85 days at this point. Dominic and Rey also have a 2-year contract with Friday Night SmackDown. And our United States Champion is the C Nation leader himself, John Cena. John Cena hosted his biggest United States Championship Open Challenge. He's been the United States Champion for over 125 days at this point. He just re-signed a brand new deal with Friday Night SmackDown that will keep him here for 2 years as well. And he has a trade clause in his contract. So if he is traded, SmackDown wants to trade him, that he has to approve of it and with the right circumstances, which means he can negotiate with Monday Night Raw to get special perks if he wants to because of that trade clause in his deal. He's also being paid $2.5 million per defense of the United States Championship, and he will host a United States Championship Open Challenge this Friday night on SmackDown, as that is your main event evening. He will host another one. He had a fatal 4-way Open Challenge, which he was able to retain as it was elimination. It was over 25 minutes at WrestleMania Hollywood. The C Nation leader did his thing. And now here comes the Cruiserweight Champion of the world. It's Mr. Lio Rush. Now Lio Rush is the brand new Cruiserweight Champion, as he was able to win the championship last night at WrestleMania 39. He defeated Drew Gulak for that championship. And Lio Rush said that he's going to have his own design of the Cruiserweight Championship in his own unique way. As he said, he wants to make sure it's one of the most prestigious championships in professional wrestling. He said that unique design of the Cruiserweight Championship will debut later on in the month. As he right now doing this live event. By the way, folks, all of these things were recorded at a live event for both Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. These champions were showcasing a live event format as these fans went for a treat for these matches. But during this live event, Lio Rush did not have the Cruiserweight Championship with him. We will see his championship hopefully later on this month. Who's the next challenger? We'll find out hopefully on this message on Friday Night SmackDown. But here comes the most unique championship in the series in WWE. This is the MyMode World Champion, Creators Champ, MyMode Champion, Tyler Phillip. Tyler Phillip is he's one of the most unique stars in WWE. He's the only man that can compete on both Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, as his deal as MyMode Champion is for him able to compete on both brands. Ted DiBiase had negotiated a contract in which Tyler Phillip is paid double the pay, over $4 million, because he's signed to both Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. But here's the caveat. He must be paid a lot of money to defend the MyMode Championship on a Raw or SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view that month. He cannot defend the championship on both brands. For example, folks, if Monday Night Raw wants to put the MyMode Champion on their brand at Clash of the Castle, they're gonna have to pay for it. But that means he will not show up at the Friday Night SmackDown pay-per-view the next night. That's just an example for you all. One of the most unique champions in the WWE. And finally, here is the undisputed world champion. His name is Bobby Lashley. At WrestleMania 39, Bobby Lashley in Hollywood was able to defeat the former undisputed world champion Brock Lesnar. And now he is the new undisputed champion. Lashley finally gets the world title that he's been searching for in all his years in WWE. He got his match that he also wanted with Brock Lesnar. He always said he wanted to put down the beast in corner, and he was able to do that at WrestleMania in Hollywood. Now with WWE going into 40 years, and now in year 40, he's the WWE undisputed champion. It's going to be interesting to see what's next for the Almighty going into the next season of WWE. I am very interested to see how that one will go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be very, very interesting. SmackDown has the hard hitters. SmackDown has the surprisers as the champions. How great will it stack up to Monday Night Raw? Only time will tell. But they are ready to rise up, and it's gonna be very, very interesting to see who will be the first challenger for the WWE Undisputed Champion. Let me know who you want to be the first challenger for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Put it in the comment section down below after you read the rosters, which is in the comment section down below. Right here is the Friday Night SmackDown arena. This arena like Monday Night Raw will showcase the good times. The period where you said they had a SmackDown 6. A period where you say some people said that SmackDown was better than Monday Night Raw. This arena is a celebration of everything as we go into year 40, a new season of WWE. It's time for SmackDown to once again rise up and be what they are supposed to be. Our SmackDown general manager is also a fan favorite, a general manager that everybody loves, a general manager that I'm very, very excited for, and I'm rooting for it to take down Eric Bischoff every single week. The Fist is back as it's time to go to war in year 40 of WWE, the new season of WWE. This one is gonna be very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited for this one, folks. Which arena do you like best? Do you like the Monday Night Raw arena? Do you like the Friday Night SmackDown arena? Let me know in the comments down below. Which champions do you like best? Which GMs do you like best as well? And let us know in the comment section down below. Let the games begin. It all begins again with the season premieres of Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown for the new era of WWE. Now, folks, it's time to find out who your SmackDown GM will be. Finally, to close out everything for today's events, here is your Friday Night SmackDown General Manager. Of course, you can't have SmackDown without Teddy Long. He is your SmackDown General Manager going head-to-head with Eric Bischoff weekly here in the new era of WWE. Look at my boy looking spiffy. Going down the ring. Teddy Long is excited to bring you a SmackDown that you've never seen before. A unique SmackDown. He said that he's confident in all his champions. He said that he's confident that he was able to retain his championship, make sure their contracts are straight, make sure he makes the right trades when necessary. All of those things, he's confident that the fans will respond in a massive way and watch SmackDown weekly, and they will win the ratings war. We'll see how the confidence folds up as we get into week 1 of the new era of WWE very, very soon. But Teddy Long also took to Twitter. He said on the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown, he will kick off the show to announce the first brand exclusive pay-per-view for SmackDown and 2 massive tournaments that will start on the first episode. What are those tournaments going to be? What's the first brand exclusive pay-per-view? We know Monday Night Raw's brand pay-per-view, as Eric Bischoff announced that over Twitter, that it will be Clash at the Castle overseas. What will be the first SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view? We will find that out on Friday Night SmackDown, the first episode, the season premiere, as WWE 40 starts. The SmackDown after WrestleMania will be upon us. And there it is, just a little bit of preview of what you could expect. We have The Undertaker, John Cena, Robert Roode, Bayley, and Rey Mysterio showcasing tonight. The Undertaker is on Friday Night SmackDown. He was drafted Friday Night SmackDown. Robert Roode was drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. There you go, based on what the graphic you see. And our champions as well, Cena, Bayley, Rey Mysterio. It's going to be a packed house on Friday Night SmackDown. We're going to be live from Los Angeles, California. It will be can't miss, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown, who will enter the John Cena United States Championship Open Challenge. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not all for today. Before we head off, this is the site to celebrate 40 years of WWE. WrestleMania 40 will be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Toronto gets WrestleMania one more time. They've been gunning for it. They've been waiting for it for years. And it finally will happen next year for the 40th year of WWE. Who's excited for the new season? What do you guys think of the new series? Let me know in the comment section down below. Which brand are you excited for? Are you excited for WrestleMania 40 live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada? Who's your favorite champion? Let me know all of those things in the comment section down below. I've been your host, Coltrane. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers to 10 years and beyond of CTP. It all begins again with a new season, new era of WWE. You guys do not want to miss a single second of this new series. I promise you, it will not disappoint. Like this video, subscribe down below, share this thing out to every single person you can. It all begins very, very soon. We'll see you all for Monday Night Raw.